my name is Jordan. Today I'm going to be filming a kind of chill, get ready with me style video. If you've seen any of my videos before, you might notice I'm in a different room. I don't know how much you can tell, but I'm in a different room now. I switched rooms with my brother, so I got the short end of the deal. His room is a lot bigger. Well, my old room, his new room is a lot bigger. This one's a lot smaller. And I'm still in the process of making it mine. So yeah, I'm working on like decorations and I'm gonna be painting. Anyways, I am just gonna go ahead and start getting ready and maybe chat a little bit. Because I don't really have a plan for what I'm doing. All I know right now is that my tripod is right in front of my drawer with all my eyeshadows, so. Okay, so I just pulled some stuff out. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. I'm kind of thinking about using the Saucy palette from Colourpop that looks like this, but I might also use my Natasha Denona Star palette. If you're interested in seeing a review on this palette, like breakdown of price, amount, just general thoughts, like if I think it's worth it for the price, just let me know, because I actually started working on all the info for that and then just kind of forgot about it, but I would definitely do that if anyone was interested. And I do really like this palette, but I can see why some people wouldn't want it. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do quite yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and start with my base stuff just to get ready. So I feel, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday that everyone basically found out that NARS had decided to not be cruelty-free anymore. Basically, NARS is going to do the whole, when law requires it, we'll test on animals. So technically, products sold in the U.S. will still be cruelty-free, but depending on where you live, they might not be. And a lot of people are really upset about it because it was pretty much strictly about the money, because they can make a lot of money selling in China because the market is so big, and because the market is really big and profitable there. So from my financial point of view, they're thinking it's a good idea, but a lot of people are really upset because they really like NARS, and part of the reason a lot of people use NARS is because they were cruelty-free. I am not cruelty-free. I would love to be one day, but at the moment I'm not. I think from this point on, I'm going to start shopping cruelty-free with my makeup. I want to go completely cruelty-free with my collection, but for right now, I went through my entire collection and I did kind of check which products were not cruelty-free, which ones were, and I would say a vast majority of my collection is already cruelty-free, but there are some staples that I use that are not. For instance, like my favorite concealer, which is no longer cruelty-free, and my everyday setting powder, and basically like my mascaras. I always buy like CoverGirl mascaras because so far they're the most affordable ones that I tend to have the best results with, but they're not cruelty-free. So I'm going to have to start looking for certain items to be specifically cruelty-free to make my entire collection like that. But yeah, as of right now, I'm not totally cruelty-free, but I would say I've definitely been transitioning, and I'm going to try to use less of those products on a day-to-day basis, but I'm not just going to throw away my items that aren't, because I spent money on them, and I'm just going to use them up and then not replace them, basically, is what I'm thinking. So yeah, if you have any recommendations for really good concealers, for someone who's really fair and kind of yellow, really good foundations, really good powders, like stuff like that, really great mascaras that are affordable. If you have any recommendations, I would love to hear them because I'm on the hunt now. So yeah, my eyes look a little watery. It's because I forgot to put in my contacts and I just did that. So Anyways, what I was saying was, yeah, I'm gonna start being smart with my money and voting with my dollar. Anyways, I guess I should probably get on with the look. I think I am going to use the Colourpop palette. I know I've basically only used Colourpop in like all my videos. I do have other brands, just I bought a ton of new stuff from them recently, so I want to use it. Anyways, anywho, this is the palette I'm using in case you didn't know. It's called Saucy. I am going to just go ahead and go in with this matte, like lavendery gray color called Chic Happens on a fluffy kind of blending brush. I'm just going to work that into my crease. Ooh, I like that a lot. This kind of color, the like lavender, gray, purpley, whatever you want to call it, purpley gray brown, that's what I refer to it as, is hands down like my perfect transition crease color. Honestly, I love it so much. Like Buon Fresco from the Modern Renaissance palette. There's a shade in the Star palette that I love. It's just such a perfect color for me because even though I am very like yellowy, I don't really love a lot of warm tones on the eyes. I definitely do looks with warm colors all the time, but my perfect world is very cool to neutral kind of eyeshadow wise, so that's just a fun fact. You guys have any recommendations of brushes like the Morphe M441, which is this one right here? Please let me know. I hate this brush, okay? I mean, I love it, but I hate it. I love it because it does exactly what I need it to do, and it, like, is really good, but it is so scratchy. Literally, the hairs are so scratchy, and it loses its shape all the time. It's just, ugh, it is not a great brush, but I want one pretty much just like this because the shape and what it's designed to do is perfect for me, but I absolutely hate this brush because it's really annoying. I'm going to switch over to a Real Techniques little crease brush. This one is really nice. It's like very small and gets like really in there. So you can still get like a diffused kind of look with this, but it places the color more accurately. And if you want to do more of a like detailed crease, you definitely could with this brush. And I'm just using that same color still. Okay, now I'm going to take this tiny Real Techniques little shader brush and the shade Razzie. I guess, I don't know, I think it might be Razy, but I'm saying Razzie, so pronounce it however you like, my friend. I'm just going to take this on this little brush and I'm going to apply it kind of in the outer V and the lash line. So let's see if this will work. So I've just taken that Razzie color through my crease and really heavily focused on the outer parts of my eye. I'm going to be taking this Urban Decay brush that came with the Naked palette, the original one, and the shade Lit all over my lid in that free space. And I'm going to try this first without using any like setting spray to intensify it, and then if it needs more of a pow, I will go in with that. Okay. Ooh, that is so pretty. That makes sense. Okay, that shade is so pretty. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. really like how this looks just as it is, but I think for an extra pow, I'm going to spray it with some setting spray just to really intensify right in the, like, on the ball of my eye where you have the most movement, so it really kind of pops. Now that it's on there wet, I'm just going to do my whole eyelid. That looks insane. So you can see this eye was the wet one. You can see it's just a little bit more intense and like vibrant when it's wet. Otherwise, it still looks amazing. I just want to kick it up. Okay, now I'm just going to go back in with that dark color again and just touch up right on the edge just so that's still nice and pigmented and really gives a contrast to the super metallic. I think I'm going to take Heavy Glam, which is this coral color, on my inner corner, but before I go ahead and do that, I am going to do some other stuff, I think. Should I do winged eyeliner? I don't know. I think I might do winged eyeliner, but I'm not for like certain. So while I try to decide, I'm going to take some of the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I just have a little sample size, and I'm going to take that on my nose just because that's where I feel like I have the most pores. I don't really like the like silicone-y pore filling primers. Like, I love how they feel, but I don't think I really need them. I'd rather have a hydrating primer. But just because I have it, I'm just going to work that all over my nose and a little bit around my eyebrows. And then, yeah. So that's that. I actually do like this primer. I feel like it's super smooth and it doesn't stay too like slick feeling, so the product won't like cling to your skin kind of. I don't know, but this is pretty good. I might buy a full size. I'm not totally sure yet, so we'll see. We'll see. I kind of want to just leave it how it is with lashes, but oh, I don't know. Should I? I'm gonna text my friend and ask her. Hold on. I'm still not sure about liner, but I texted my best friend. So while I wait for her to respond, I'm just going to go ahead and tightline and put some black eyeliner on my waterline. Alright, so I just did my eyebrows while I waited for Elaine to text me back, and she decided for me that yes, I should do winged eyeliner, so I guess I should just go ahead and do it now. But I've wasted like 20 minutes waiting to find out if I should. So I did my eyebrows using Anastasia Dipbrow pomade in medium brown. For quite a while, I was on the brow definer. Like, I was really into that, and then I'm basically out of it now, so I've been using my Dipbrow again, and honestly, I've been so happy with the way my brows have been looking. I know they're not perfect, and whatever, but I've been a lot happier with how they've been turning out. I just feel like I have more control. I can really mesh. I can just control better what I want to do. My only complaint is that I don't have a great eyebrow brush. So I know I've asked you guys to recommend me a lot of stuff, but if anyone has a good eyebrow brush that they recommend, let me know. I feel like the one I'm using now, the hairs are just too long. I need something really, like, not too short and not too long and not so, like, super stiff, but also stiff. Make sense? I feel like you'll understand what I mean if you do your eyebrows with Dipbrow. Alright, so I just took an insanely long time to do my eyeliner, typical. And I just realized that my window has been open this whole time, so you can hear like birds singing and cars going by. I hope it's not annoying to you. It's actually been really nice out today. And it was like 90 degrees for like 2 weeks straight, so I'm like enjoying it because I'm very much, once it's over 65, I'm out. So I'm enjoying it right now, so I'm sorry if it's annoying to you. Also, sorry if I start to like slowly lean like this way. One of my dogs is in here and I'm petting her because she's super cute and I love her. So yeah, I am using this Maybelline Master Prime. I don't know, it's green. It's not that green, but it's green. Maybelline is not cruelty free, but I just want to use this up. Plus, it's the only hydrating-esque primer I have right now. So yeah, once that's gone, I'm not buying it. I don't really like Maybelline anyways to begin with. No offense to them, but I don't have a lot of luck with their products. So I tend to not really buy them anyways. So I feel like it won't be a huge loss to me when I never buy another one of their products again. I'm just using my Milk Sunshine Skin Tint today, as usual, because this is my current favorite. Honestly, I love the way this feels and looks. Like, I don't know. At first when I tried it, I was like, I don't know if I like this, but I actually really like it now. So I have just basically been using it nonstop. Especially since it's so warm out, like, it doesn't make sense to me to use anything super full coverage or thick. Like, it's just too much, honestly, for me. I know I said at the beginning if anyone knew a really good concealer to let me know. I should also have prefaced that with I don't really care for the Tarte Shape Tape one. I know that's like sacrilegious at the moment. But, I mean, I'll use it. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's good coverage. But I don't think it's as amazing as everyone says. I find it kind of drying. And, honestly, I think it smells so weird. No one seems to notice the smell. But to me, it smells really weird. And I don't like it. So I'm just going to be taking the coral shade from the Saucy palette, this one up here, which is called Heavy Glam. And I'm taking that on an e.l.f. Little blending brush. And I'm just going to see. Okay, so I went in with a pencil brush to kind of intensify the color more, and now I'm going to go in with the same pencil brush, which is by e.l.f. again, and I'm going to wet that with the same color and just really intensify that on my inner corner. Okay, I am in love with the way this looks. Okay. Okay. It's so good. I don't know if I said this earlier or not. I don't think I did. But this look is inspired by Karen, who collaborated with Colourpop to make this palette. I think her video is titled like Look 1 for the Colourpop collection or whatever. But she did this and I was so inspired. So this is my take on it. I honestly am so in love with this coral and like intense inner corner highlight. I love the way this looks. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I'm going to do my mascara, and I'm taking a new one, which is by Covergirl. It's the Plumpify Lash Blast Pro. The wand is super freaking weird, and I have not decided if I like this. I've only used it once, and I didn't think it went well, but apparently it looked good to other people, so. I don't know why this question just came into my head, but seriously, does anyone actually wear Almay or like Neutrogena face makeup stuff? Does anyone actually buy those products? I mean, obviously someone is, otherwise they would have gone out of business, but it's like, who? Who is buying Almay? Okay, so I have done my mascara. I'm going to take that same brush that I used to apply Razy, the purple brown color, on my upper lids to apply it on my lash line. I want to kind of work it in so the wings, or so the black liner on my waterline doesn't look quite so weird. I am finished with the eyes. I don't know if you can see them. Go ahead and finish doing my face now because I feel like I've killed enough time doing this makeup. I've honestly been sitting here for like almost 2 hours now, so let's get on with it. I am going to just contour today with my Smashbox palette thing again. I think I'm gonna have to give in and just buy the full size. I really didn't want to because I just want the contour shade in here, but they don't sell it singly, so I am probably just gonna have to buy the whole palette. But I'm going to wait until it is completely gone because I don't feel like doing that. So to highlight, I'm going to be going in with Starburst, which was from the Gleam Glow Kit by Anastasia. And I'm just going to take this super fluffy brush by Sephora, which is number 93. And I'm just going to be taking that like right in the spot at the tip of my eyeliner and then a little bit down there. I don't want to go too intense because I don't want to emphasize any texture, and I do have a bit of texture today because my life is sad. But in general, I think my skin is looking pretty good at the moment. I just have a teeny tiny bit of texture on my face because I've been stressing and neglecting my skincare. I think I should also go in with a little bit of my Becca Prismatic Amethyst highlight. I really like this brush with this product in particular just because I feel like it really shears out shears out the color, but in a really nice wearable way, because this color can be a little unwearable depending on who you ask, because it does have that like duo chrome like color flip to it. I don't know if the camera picks it up in the pan, but it does kind of have that fun aspect to it. So I like that brush for if you're wanting to wear that crazy intense highlight, but to have it very like subtle at the same time. I'm just going to keep it simple and go with a nude today. So I'm going to use the shade Skimpy. And hopefully this looks good. A little better, yeah. This is the finished makeup. I really love this palette. It is the saucy one from the iluvsarahii collection, and this look was inspired by a look Karen did on her channel, and I really love this. So if you are looking to get one of these, I think Colourpop is still having them on sale for $12. Check them out. I love Colourpop. I will try to start using different eye stuff in videos because I've basically only done looks with Colourpop products right now, so what can you do? Anyways, yeah, if you're interested in seeing a Natasha Denona star palette tutorial, review, anything like that, let me know. If you have any great recommendations for cruelty-free makeup brands, let me know that also. And I think that is it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you stick around and watch some of my other videos.